do this. Let's grind Serena.
Oh, my beloved. Oh, my beloved daughter, Daya. Hold on.
Let's go. We're gonna do the Sigma Sector mission.
Alpha, now that the Descendant core is here, I'll begin my debrief. Key points to cover include defense against the Vulgus invasion and the search for Corell's missing fleet. First, our defense operation against the invasion is going well, but as we continue attrition warfare, supplies and ammunition are becoming increasingly scarce. It's got to the point where I'm not sure if the enemy is targeting strategic positions or our ammunition stockpiles. The Desleo Armory is working hard, but our ammo production isn't keeping up with consumption.
If that really is their objective, it's a successful one so far.
We've mobilized all of our reconnaissance assets here at the Kingston radar station, but we can't find anything out of the ordinary. Alpha, now might be a good time to reevaluate the plan I submitted. We've already identified an important clue from Amon's message. This grand invasion is headed to the origin of all wars. The only place in Ingress that qualifies is Sigma Sector, the land of annihilation. It's where the Vulgus and the Colossi first appeared over 100 years ago.
Now, you need to drop this. Sigma Sector is where the void erosion is at its worst. The void storms there turn all matter amorphous in seconds. The Vulgus are no exception to this. Of course, it's possible that the Vulgus
Let's do this shit. Fucking Ajax with fucking soul.
The energy would have been detected by our radar. You're just trying to make your theory fit your requirements. Unless Corell wants to die, there's no reason for him to have gone to Sigma Sector.
Enzo, why don't you trust me?
It's not about trust, Nell. It's about common sense.
But if the answer we're looking for is beyond the boundaries of common sense, the problem will never be solved. We have investigated almost everywhere in Ingress, and no trace of Corell's fleet has been found. But the enemy invasion shows no signs of weakening, and now they're even using Ancestors' technology. We can't rely on a common sense approach any longer. We have to think outside the box. Nell, I'm officially adopting your plan. You'll have authority over troop deployment and operational details from now.
Alpha, are you serious? More importantly, Nell, are you really planning to send troops into Sigma Sector?
See? It really is about trust. No matter how unorthodox my plan seems, I am not going to blindly order troops to their deaths. As for dispatching the recon corps, that will come once we've observed the energy signatures of Sigma Sector from the outside.
But we don't have that kind of reconnaissance asset. We can't even observe them with the wideband deceive here at the Kingston radar station.
Well, naturally, our tools will need to be outside the box as well. This operation will utilize the Eye of Truth, the Vulgus observation device in the White Knight Gulch. I'll pass along the details from Albion. You need to go and ready your gear.
What?
You heard Alpha. I'm in charge of troop deployments and operational details.
Enzo is perfect for this kind of mission. Good call, Nell.
Jesus Christ.
I understand. I'll get moving.
Alright, let's do this shit. We're gonna fucking solo everybody. I'm just kidding, I gotta solo everybody. We're gonna be the protector. Alright, people, let's listen.
I have seen everything. The salvation of two worlds.
Is that Daya? Oh my god. It's probably Glazed daughter.
Descendant, you have destroyed the Ironheart and preserved the balance of the dimensions. But the war is not yet over. Garel has vanished with the remaining Ironhearts, and we do not know where he might have gone. Humanity has pursued this to the bitter end, and finally uncovered a brutal truth.
Descendant, this mission will require all the strength you have. Go with Enzo and head to the White Knight Gulch.
It really isn't anything personal, right?
It isn't
Good. You're here. This operation is definite. But once I read the report on the eye, not only can you to think that the problem is the White Knight Gulch has fallen back into Vulgus' hands, and we also disabled them. So the first objective of the operation is for myself and we're short on time. So, oh, and by the way, Nell asked 2 more descendants to join us, Eugen and Bunny. Eugen is essential to the restoration of the Eye of Truth, but I'm not sure why she chose Bunny. Anyway, while I'm getting ready to head out, please check in on Eugen and Bunny.
No,
Alright.
pay for the suit. Can't keep this a secret from the
Oh my
military
god, so
police.
funny.
I don't want to do disciplinary training again. You're here. Nell's briefed me on the mission. Operation Secure the Vulgus Eyeball. But I heard that Valby and Eugen destroyed the Eye of Truth. Can it be fixed? Whatever. I'll leave the hard stuff to you. All I'm supposed to do is run around, kill enemies, and collect data on how my ultimate equipment performs in the field. Anyway, how do I look? Isn't my ultimate suit killer? I
Nah,
stole
you're
it
just
while it was in
too sexy and
development by the
shit.
Magisters, and what do you know? It's perfect for me. They should have given me this sooner. Then I wouldn't have had to steal it. I'm not the bad one. It's the world that forced me to steal this that's bad. Was that too much?
Alright, let's go, buddy.
Mr. Elias, it's my mission.
Jin,
Stop and listen to me. You don't have to go to the White Knight Gulch.
Why do you keep saying that? You're just in time. Please, can you tell my dear mentor to quit it? She thinks she's still the captain of the medical corps. She's making a huge fuss and trying to take my place on the mission. Can you match everything in the bundle of optic nerves in the Eye of Truth? I can do it with my eyes closed.
Okay. Well, can you forget the memory of what happened to your teammates when you close your eyes? I heard you still wake up screaming in pain in the middle of the night. Valby told me all about it. You might deny it, but trauma takes time to process and recover from. I know what happened there. Please, don't push yourself, Jin. And, to be quite honest, I'm more familiar with the White Knight Gulch than you are. I spent a lot of time there looking for Daya.
Captain.
I'm not your captain anymore. I'm asking you, as someone who cares about you.
All right. Actually, I wasn't confident that I could do it either.
Yeah, you don't have anything to prove. I'm sure Daya felt the same. So, you can give me information about the Eye of Truth through Maya Sieve. I'm a little nervous about going on a medical corps mission after such a long break.
I'm sure your years of experience will see you right. But please be careful. And thank you for your concern.
I like it when you listen to me. See you later.
Ah! Why is everyone taking so long? Are we ever going to start this mission where we fix what we broke? You know what? I'll go first.
Bunny, wait!
Freaking Bunny, man.
All
Just a
personnel
fucking
involved in
bunny.
the Eye of Truth recapture operation, please report to your assigned locations. Over.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do the mission.
Damn, I was in such a hurry to leave, I forgot some modules, Bunny.
Seriously? How is that my fault? You wasted most of your time arguing with Nell. Oh, Enzo! I understand now. You're on Nell's bad side, right? Did Operation Ring fail?
Of course it didn't. And no private chat during official operations, Bunny.
But you two look so good together. It's not every day you meet someone like that, Enzo. I'm rooting for you.
Oh, Glee, not you two. Please drop it and let's focus on the operation. You probably know why we've been deployed here. To restore the Eye of Truth, connect it to the bioscanner, and carry out observation of Sigma Sector.
Sigma, boy.
Bunny and the rest of the team, please clear the Order of Truth forces in the area. Glay, your objective is to begin restoration of the Eye of Truth. I'm going to build a field station here that will serve as a relay between the bioscanner and the Kingston radar station.
Leave it to me. Fixing things is my specialty.
Great! Let's get going!
To restore the Eye of Truth,
Alright, let's do this
first
shit.
we'll need to find organic matter to feed the Vulgus biostructure. We can find some in the Fortress Control Facility and from samples of the Vulcans. I need plenty of them. I'll need
I'm
Lots
down
of
here
defense.
to the Order of Truth Fortress to see how many of them there are. And I'll get to test my ultimate suit's performance while I'm at it.
Yeah, you're the right age to be running around. Let me know if you have any trouble, Bunny. I can help you.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, the fucking internet can fuck shits, man. Oh my god!
Let's go.
This is Bunny. Is everyone listening? I've just sent data to your seats. Check it out. I think I found something big.
What is it, Bunny?
You'll know when you see it. Quickly!
This... could it be? Bunny, where are you right now?
I'm sending you my location. Meet me there. This is a record from one of Dr. Hand's...
That's right. Bins from the Red Arms. How did you find it?
My ultimate suit helmet has data detection. I almost...
The transmission failed. After that, Corell's fleet showed up and the invasion happened, which I can't believe we've had this information right.
Oh, don't feel bad. Just be glad we found... Look, I'll mark the locations of the data...
Thank you.
Enzo, are you there? If you don't mind, I'd like to take care of this before we secure the Eye of Truth.
Well, since I haven't connected the bioscanner yet, you can go ahead with some basic investigation, as long as you don't go in too deep.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Those order scumbags. I can't believe they did this. Come to my location.
I want to compare the data we've collected. Just as I suspected. According to Bin's and Mina's data, the soldiers abducted by the Vulgus were brought here first. They were likely transformed into Vulgus like the other Medical Corps members. More importantly for us right now, the biomatter didn't contain any amount of RK. Not just a very low... Of the soldiers that went missing, some were descendants and many others had a high probability of having RK. But as their DNA is not present in the biomatter, RK wielders must have been sent somewhere else. Yes. Daya. I'll search for more of the...
Wait, don't you think you're pushing yourself too hard? We need to get out of here or we'll be in real trouble. If we're cut off in a place like this...
You head back, Bunny. I can't give up. This is the closest I've come to Daya in years. I won't have another chance like this.
Well, then I'd prefer to help.
You saw it too, right? From the energy if the craft would... Mina... You...
Blay, there's something here I don't understand. The amount of void energy. Does that really imply void space? The same place we fight our intercept battles?
What do you mean?
Well, when Seneca was scolding me, I learned that if you open void space properly, there's no way this much energy could be released. This looks like the amount of energy that would be released through erosion when void space is forced open.
Your analysis makes sense. My mind was so filled with thoughts of Daya that...
I'm not so bad when I put my mind to it.
But... Wait! This... could... Enzo? We'd better hurry up and recapture the Eye of Truth. I think Nell's theory is starting to hold up. I've got a pretty conclusive lead.
Wait, what? I thought you were looking...
Wait, what is all this?
It's simple. The souls of the Medical Corps who died are guiding our hand.
That's even harder to understand.
Come on! Are you sure you're the smart ones? Let me spell it out for you.
My God's body, man.
The Order of Truth was screening for RK wielders, and the Vulgus craft that transported them was saturated with suspicious void energy. If that void energy is a match for the Sigma Sector void energy, what do you think that means?
That would be evidence that there are Vulgus in Sigma Sector.
Yeah! That's it! From now on, call me Professor Bunny.
Enzo, maybe, just maybe, this operation will lead us to Daya. No, I'm sure that Daya is in Sigma Sector. I couldn't find any trace of Daya in Ingress. But if the Vulgus were sending our... Please, can you give us our orders for the next operation? I can't let this opportunity slip away.
I understand. First, please calm down. We need you level-headed, especially in a situation like this.
The delay to the operation has allowed the enemy to bolster their defenses. Combat team, please provide cover until the play is done.
I'm fine, Enzo. Just transmit the connection to the Kingston radar station. The bioscanner will intercept the electrical signals flowing to the eye. While that's happening, I'll focus the Eye of Truth on Sigma Sector as much as possible. The optic nerves will be cut quickly, so we'll only get one chance at it.
Understood. Leave it to me.
charged!
Enzo, I've connected the optic nerve to the biomonitor. Can you check and confirm?
Signal received. I have Crew 3.
All units, good job. Follow-up operations will be discussed at HQ.
Nell, you were right. I'm sorry.
I'm just glad you made it back safely. Now comes the difficult part.
I honestly don't know what to think. I've never had so many questions following a successful operation. To think that there are Vulgus in Sigma Sector. Not to mention the astounding data left behind by the Medical Corps. Analysis of their findings indicates that of the people that went missing, those who had RK were identified and transported to Sigma Sector. Karel, what the hell are you planning? It's time we viewed Sigma Sector with our own eyes, not just through the eye of truth. Don't worry, Captain Harris has already found a safe way into the sector. Thanks to our recent observation, if we can survive the void storms with a tactical transport equipped with anti-void shields, we can get inside Sigma Sector. But we'll need a tactical we have no choice but to expand our reach a little at a time. But if we don't move forward at all, we'll never uncover Karel's plan. I will be counting on you, Descendant.
Harris, what's the status of the tactical transport?
Well, if Dr. Elias could lower her weapon, I might be able to focus a little better.
What? What does that mean? Clay, respond.
Stay back, everyone. You said this transport was ready to go. Give it to me, and you can go fix the other.
Just calm down. Lower your weapon and control your hair, and let's talk. My daughter's life is at stake. There's no guarantee she's even there. Dia didn't have Arcane.
Shut up, Harris!
Clay.
Ajax. I didn't think you'd try to stop me, too. If you hadn't given Dia that recommendation letter in the first place, none of this would have happened. Even when you knew what happened to my husband. You had to help me lose Dia, too. Is this that faith you're so fond of talking about? You failed to protect anyone. Even with that mighty barrier of yours. Step aside, now. And I'll allow you to protect your own life.
Clay, I'm not here to stop you. I've come to ask your permission to come with you. If it's to find Dia, I'll sacrifice my own life to help. Just, can you give me some time to prepare so that I can be of more use to you? Yes. Any way you see fit.
All right? Yes. I want you to feel the pain my family felt. HQ, send me and Ajax in first. Then this can all be over.
Request granted. When the tactical transport is ready, you can deploy to the front line.
Thank you, Clay.
Nell, Transport 7 is ready to launch. I'll be handing over transport.
Overhaul. But the anti-void shield output looks good. Flying a tactical... Luckily, from what we've observed, it seems that RK will work inside Sigma Sector. You can use the
Descendant, are you really going? Hold it right there. Wow. Sending a person into Descendant? Anything you could imagine. And for Descendant... I'm sorry for... But don't push yourself too hard. Got it?
That scared me half to death. If she'd gone on a rampage, no one would have been able to stop her.
Now, you know what I'm capable of. And it was, as she said. I used to think that anyone who could hold a weapon should fight for humanity. When I was an active soldier, I wanted to meet people who were as brave as I was. Then, as a military professor, I wanted to pass my knowledge on to the next generation. In that sense, Dia was my best student. But Dia wasn't required to join the military. Glay was already serving and saving lives, but she refused to stay in Albion and be safe. She wanted to be a soldier like her friends, her classmates. I admired her passion. I believed her when she said she'd discussed it with Glay. By the time Glay returned from the battlefield, it was too late. The cadets had already been deployed to field units to train. After that, well, you know the story. Glay managed to awaken her RK and escape the Vulgus, but because it was the first time she'd triggered her rage frenzy, she lost control of her senses. And it would have been nice if Daya had awakened her RK as well, but that's what Glay's hope that Daya was sent to Sigma Sector is probably Glay needs to do this to find closure. And I have to atone for the mistakes I made which have caused so much pain to the Elias family. Glay and I will be at the Vanguard. I'm just sorry I won't be able to say goodbye to Aisha, but I suppose it was the same for Glay. I need to remember that.
Descendant Corps, this is HQ. Your tactical transport is cleared for takeoff. Operation Sigma Sector is go. I repeat, Operation
Let's
Sigma
go,
Sector
people.
is go.
It's time. I'll move out first.
Commencing inversion energy amplification. Barnhart particles activated.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
Detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor station.
It's this way.
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Descendant, thanks to you, we have gathered extensive data on Sigma Sector. The Medical Corps has also made significant progress. Please come to HQ and I will share the information. Good to see you, Descendant. Instead of listening to me explain, here it is. This is an important Descendant. The Vulgus identified people with RK and took them to... The report says that responses from a bioscan, but the Void Storm and Vulgus... We've called the structure. We have to understand the... Prepare for re-entry as...
Captain, calm down and listen to me. Are you saying Daya is inside one of those receptors? Do you really think that makes sense?
Convince me why it doesn't, Eugen.
Mel briefed you too, right? Captain, you've read this report.
So what? What does that have to do with your claim that Daya isn't in?
You still weren't accept. Daya didn't have RK. She was tested hundreds of times, maybe more. Please, you need to
I was also tested hundreds of times. But guess what? I awakened my RK, and it wasn't thanks to those pompous magisters. It was at the hands of the Vulgus. If someone as unremarkable as me has RK, then Daya must have RK that's even more powerful. I can hear it. The sound of her heart. Jin, I know you're worried about me. Daya is calling me.
Miss Elias, please, listen to yourself.
Daya.
Damn it. Fine. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. I'm sick and tired of losing people I care about. Missing them, always hurting.
Ajax, start the engine. We're going to the area where the RK receptors are most concentrated. There are a lot of Vulgus there. Eugen was right to worry.
If the other Descendants can distract the enemy forces in other zones, we should be able to investigate them all. Lepik, I'm counting on you for fire support. Viessa, work with other Descendants to create a diversion for us.
See you on the other side, Viessa. Maybe you can make me some shaved ice when we get back.
Don't you ever get tired of eating that? Protect the Professor and Glay.